denying the tower.
I'll take that.
PA wants to go for the safest build. Usually we see if the game goes well, they go for the Desolator. He can still switch to Deso if they manage to win a fight in the next few minutes, but BKB is more safe actually.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just content with the damage that the Empower is going to be giving her.
He has enough damage with the
He's
Empower,
like,
so there's no need to go for Deso.
With the BKB, they might be able to take a couple of significant fights and then build up into a snowball phase that coL will not be able to recover from, kind of like what we saw in their matchup against MP in Game 2. But for now, Swindle actually caught under the gun, surrounded by 3. A lone little man just trying to get out there and do his job, planting some wards. He's going to be quickly murdified.
Centaur had a faster Blink Dagger than Magnus, but now Magnus pretty much has the same amount of farm, plus a Blink Dagger.
Stop it, Demon. You're like throwing me off. I'm like, what is happening? Nearby rock drop. They will get that tier 2. coL going for their own trade here in the bottom lane. 747. Maelstrom build up in order for him. But still does fall behind a little bit here behind Mason's Jug.
Yeah, Shadowblade is coming to Slark. It's a lot of stake in this game, so no one wants to rush anything.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Onyx can just continue farming. Oh, they see Slark.
Yeah, they have that sentry there. And coL need to safely move up and de-ward. They've got a new one down. And they'll take care of it. Have to do it as a team, though, and that means that they can't delegate more people to go out on the map and explore or farm. So it's still a good economy game here for Onyx. Not a heavy lead, though. Just about 2K.
7-5, not much kills. We saw a lot of more kills in the first game. Sniper finished his Maelstrom. He's gonna go for Dragonlance, so it seems.
And you feel like that's a good call? I mean, other snipers might have considered something like, I don't know, Shadowblade or anything like that. You're confident with just getting the extra stats, the extra range?
I think he wants to have as much damage as possible right now, which Maelstrom gives him. He can switch to Shadowblade later on and just upgrade it to
Dire's middle tower is under
what's it
attack.
called? The Silver Edge. Yeah,
yeah.
so he can remove Phantom Assassin's passive abilities.
Yeah, he may also be forced to get an MKB at some point, too, later on.
That is correct.
Onyx getting back up into that high ground where they were recently dewarded and are looking to possibly take it back for themselves.
Double damage on Jug. I'm surprised they're not going for Roche, actually. Seems like they want to pressure tier 2 tower instead.
Still have to finish this tier 1 here first. Alright, they get it. Quick steal from Z-Freak is going to be the healing ward. Moves, scurries across their path. Now waits on the high ground here for Bulba. Gets the pounce jump. Bulba's going to go right for the immediate TB. There's going to be a Stampede. He's not going to be able to get the burst. And now here comes coL. And they're going to get the quick slash and finish onto Demon. That is going to be no rock for them. The Dubu follow-up will also be there. coL strike. Hit fast. Do you think they can move in and do the Roche now?
I don't know if they have enough damage. They have a healing ward, but coL and Rubik don't deal that much damage, so I think they're just gonna back off.
It's a good pick. A couple of supports do go down, but I don't know if that's the end of the world here for Onyx.
They're gonna have one more Shadowblade on our Silver Edge on Slark, so Sniper might not even need to go for Sniper might just want to go for MKB.
Yeah, that'd make a lot more sense too. Speaking of Shadowblades and such, Bulba got one queued up next for him after that blink that he recently acquired here.
Yeah, it's good he can run away from Slark even if he initiates on him. Slark won't be able to actually have a dust in his inventory.
And Demon had gotten that Midas too, so his farm grind does continue here. And it looks like a mechanism is slated for him.
That's also a good choice just to negate some of the damage from the Slark and from the Centaur and give him some armor so Slark can't actually kill him solo. BKB is finished on PA, he's gonna go for Deso.
Looks like Onyx are trying to posture up in a good position towards this mid lane, so they could hopefully creep in and get a Roche in the future, whether come off of a nice hit and run play onto compLexity, or maybe pushing out these lanes and just creating enough space. coL are not going to allow it to happen too easy here. Already Onyx step inside, and already Melons is there to let them know that they are watching. But what are coL going to be able to do to stop him from it? Confident enough, Onyx increase the party inside, and it looks like they'll be able to get it for free.
Yeah, they're not gonna defend it. Slark is on bottom, just trying to get as much possible farm as he can. Silver Edge is completed on him.
Has fallen to the radiant.
This keeps things fresh for Onyx right now. Getting that net worth lead back up a bit. Abed will have the Aegis now, so he can even hold the BKB for the first life and make the most out of that second one.
Yeah. Keeper of the Light also decides to go for mech, same as Warlock. Usually you see both heroes going for that Aghanim Scepter, but seems like you need contribute more to a team fight with that mech, because they expect a few big fights gonna happen, and that's gonna decide the game.
Maybe the one mech able to shrug off that first initial rock or RP might help keep coL alive long enough to be able to turn a fight around. But I do gotta say, Ags on coDle, at least during daytime, is like mechanism blasts, you know? You get good value out of that.
Yeah, but it's hard for him to actually farm it. Rubik is so farmed that he's farming some creep waves, and Slark on the one side. Sniper does not enough farm on the map for him.
Jump for Abed, and he's getting hit hard before BKB can even come off. Will they get his Aegis down? No, he's able to run back and away. There, they'll be able to shoot him down. Waiting for him, though, is going to be Moo. Already making his move for Bulba, but Bulba has the Shadow Amulet and is able to use it to make it away from trouble. Abed back with a second life. Crosses past with Moo, who gets hit with a stun. He's able to pack it off and leap away from trouble. Now coming in is going to be Melons. Hits the Mana Leak, and a Dubu Pop will get rid of the rest of his HP. Coming Demon now is going to be the Chaotic Offering drop. Abed, eating way too much damage here, is going to be forced to run. Assassination will be able to get the finish onto Dubu. Monkeys looking to make chase along with Melons here. Demon forced to hide within the trees, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it too far. Melons will spot him out, hit him with the Mana Leak, and eventually they'll get their finish. 3 go down from the side of Onyx. compLexity hold and lose nobody.
There was no RP. Slark was doing such a great job in that fight. First they initiated on PA, who didn't want to use BKB obviously before the Aegis, then was kind of slow before Centaur initiated. Slark killed the healing ward and cut Magnus's HP to 100, who was trying to hide in a forest but got blasted by a coDle Illuminate. Yeah.
Wonderful approach there from coL, and follow-up has pretty much got them into a more commanding position here. They're already winning the farm game quite a bit. Now this is going to hold them up even higher, and they're not even looking to stop, as they now pop a new smoke and are making a new approach right back into the way of Onyx's side. Dubu is close behind, but not quite close enough. A recall, Moo's here to play, and another approach, this time onto Mason. Bottom lane all alone. Should lead to a super easy pickoff. Mason is out of this one for nearly a minute without a buyback.
Onyx couldn't find a fight that would suit them. They were feeling so much stronger at one point, especially with that Aegis. Now even Sniper goes for Shadowblade. He also wants that Silver Edge against PA. Has a double damage, who's gonna run out. Never mind.
Still a pretty close game here. coL obviously picking up a bit of an advantage for themselves, as both 747 Sniper and Moose Slark are really bulking up on the farm here. He is currently puzzled by this ridiculous high ground ward. He's going to need 747's help to get rid of it, and they will.
Phantom Assassin bought Dust for herself, so he can actually go on Sniper, who has Shadowblade, which is pretty smart.
Yeah.
Slark with the gem though.
Yeah, sneaking in from behind here.
Let's check the vision. There's only one ward from Onyx, 2 wards actually.
Yeah, there's a gem in the moment for Moo, and they've been sweeping across the land, getting rid of all that extra vision. Looks like they might get a freebie here. Swindle Melons was nearby, and they'll take him down. Not too terrible though for coL, as he is just an old man in his own world. The rest of coL are currently pressuring this bottom lane quite a bit.
Yeah, Centaur is halfway to his Aghanim Scepter, which is gonna be very huge for the team fight. And the Onyx relies so much on a good RP. It's gonna be easier to land it right now because of the Shadow Blade, but Slark has a gem, so...
Yeah, we haven't been able to see the full Wombo combo of Onyx's lineup in effect quite yet. They now have Chaotic Offering and RP both ready to go. Monkeys is just on the high ground here, waiting. Onyx are not going to continue to move forward, though. Dubu could be a man left behind here. He's getting pinged out. Opts to go for the TP. And it looks like he'll make it to safety.
coL's positioning is so good. If you check where Monkeys was standing, plus Rubik, they were on all three sides of the map just waiting to go.
In that position, like, you just make one move. Make one move. We'll get you. But Onyx are a bit timid there in the mid lane. Get what they need and just pull right out.
Mech is completed on Demon, who's level 12. His talent tree is +6 stats. Let's check the others. Phantom Assassin went for some survivability build with 100.
Ooh! A sentry has been dropped. They have spotted move. They're looking to commit it with a Chaotic Offering, but he has been forced away to safety from Z-Freak. A clutch force staff at that. Oh my god, that crit almost got the finish on Z-Freak too, but he's able to make it out alive. That's a Chaotic Offering down. That is huge.
PA has lifesteal in talent tree, level 15. That's pretty common build. Is going towards what's it called, Basher. Yeah, has a BKB ready. It's a 9-second BKB. Roche is not gonna be up anytime soon.
Oh boy. I don't know how Onyx could feel too comfortable now. They still have that RP to work with. And they're going to be confident at least moving in for this tier 1. But here comes the compLexity parade here through this top lane. And we'll have to see who wants to dare play this game of chicken.
Onyx needs to TP to base and defend it right now.
They will. Force out lots of rotations here. coL's next plan, they head off elsewhere here. Z-Freak looking to, he spotted him. Lift, throws him back, and that should be a easy punish right there onto Dubu.
It's not just a kill, he stole Bloodlust from Ogre.
Big grab for your sniper and your Slark, actually.
There is Silver Edge on the sniper finish, so it's a double Silver Edge against PA.
This is evolving pretty damn swell for coL here. I'm concerned for Onyx, and you touched on it a bit before. The fights that they're hoping to find just don't seem to be coming across their path. And coL's positioning this game has been super nice.
Yeah, they got rid of the vision. There's not a single ward for Onyx on the map. Well, they have a gem on Slark, so it's easy to find the wards. And there is a gem on Warlock bot right now, so they want to remove all the vision from coL as well before the next Roche.
Even drop a sentry to be safe. And I think they're waiting to smoke. Gonna go for it here. You still need 28 seconds before Chaotic Offering's up. Trying to sense out what Onyx's game plan seems to be. Waiting to get a read of any sort of info here from coL, who are currently hanging up on their side of the jungle, also as a team. Only 747 down here at the bottom, but could easily TP. Oh no, he doesn't have a TP, actually. He could easily TP to Shrine. Does he?
No, he doesn't have a TP.
He does not have a TP, okay. Yeah.
I'll take that as tribute.
But it doesn't look like Onyx again are going to be able to find that fight or make that play just yet.
As if I wasn't slippery.
coL just smoked. The Aghanim Scepter is completed on Centaur, which is a game changer. 60% damage reduction, plus you can run through cliffs, freeze, whatever you want.
They're running all the way to bottom lane to make their move in from there, it would look like. So they're going to be forcing Onyx back and hoping to get a surprise catch here if possible. There goes the siege now, 747 with that ridiculous range. Going to work from the low ground. They see Mason inside and they just quickly take him out. Does have a buyback. But nice quick shot there from compLexity, and this tier 3 is done for.
Slark just standing there,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
giving vision with a blast.
What can Onyx do about this? Options seem pretty limited. They have those big ultis, but the openings are not there. coL have split apart pretty damn nicely. He can't just hand over any free big ticket ulti to Z-Freak either. He'll just turn it right back around on you.
Dire's
They
top
need to
tower
try to
is
go
under
around
attack.
them, especially with Magnus. He should be the one trying to go from
Radiant's
behind.
bottom tower
There he goes. Oh, misses a Shadowblade skewer attempt. Moo thinks about rushing right on in there, but then they quickly pull off. One racks down. Melee still standing. There's the hit, the jumping commitment, the burst. Dubu goes down. And meanwhile, Abed committing it with a BKB, a chaotic offering on top of it, but it's not going to lead to too much success here. In fact, that will be shot down and pocketed rather easily.
They're the fool again. And Centaur's ulti ready again in 10 seconds. No Ogre though.
Move back inside. See the Shadow Blades and walks out. coL are just sieging in here perfectly.
They want to kill the Shrine right now. BKB is on cooldown for PA. She can't go on anyone. There's a Force Staff on Rubik. He has Ghost Scepter for himself if PA jumps. And you need to catch a Centaur so that he doesn't cast ulti. We still haven't seen a good RP actually. Did he even use it once?
Not that I can really recall here. If he did, it might have been a minor one.
Roshan is up.
Looks like both teams may know it. This is a much better fighting position for Onyx here. A tight choke point where they know compLexity could enter.
They have that Centaur Conqueror who's gonna scout near the enemy shrine if needed, just standing there. If they try to go giving vision.
Looks like this will be a easy Aegis here. One to go for Abed.
fallen to the radiant.
coL realized what's happening now, but too late if they were hoping for any sort of response play. But they are still, I don't know, feeling
like
aggressive here?
Seems like they still want to go.
I
They
don't know.
see Jug on top lane and he has nothing to TP on.
New drawn out here for Onyx is possibly reading the approach of coL coming in through that bottom lane, which they would be pretty accurate with if that was the call they made. coL have been happy to reside on Onyx's side of the map, just stifling the farm as much as possible here. So there are very few options for Abed to kind of get out there, and same with Mason. But it's such a thinking game, and part of the reason we're not seeing a lot of these big ticket ultis get committed right away because there's so many things to consider and factor in. Ooh, that was a double smoke, I believe. Whatever. Hope they make it work here. These big ultis could just be easily taken away, and you have to decide on who it is you're supposed to focus. Bottom lane is the immediate jump for Z-Freak, but look at that. He has a Blade Fury he's going to use and TP out back from. On the other side, Moo's made his jump looking to go for Demon and get rid of the Chaotic Offering before one can even be committed, and they'll do it. Assassinate will be able to get the finish. coL going to feel strong about this start here, but Onyx are happy to truck on forward. And there's the damage mitigation coming up from the Stampede. Dubu will also be dropping here. Onyx are grossly outnumbered at this point, and Abed will also be going down. RP's going to be there with the Omni-Slash combo, will help him get the finish onto Moo, but is that going to be good enough? Abed's back with his second life. Thinks about making a jump for Z-Freak. Has to wait out the Ghost Scepter. Can't get the next hit yet. Z-Freak's able to make it away on the back of his life. Now decides for a new jump, a new kite, a skewer all the way forward, and they still can't get the grab. A very kite-heavy Z-Freak here. Oh, they get him. He turns around, throws the dagger in his face, and we'll be able to get the finish onto the Rubik here. The chase is continuing here. A buyback now comes out. Meanwhile, 747 will be able to get the finish onto Bulba, but the PA has been spotted trying to TP. Z-Freak will be able to TP back in and get some vengeance, stopping it with the telekinesis.
That was a one-man RP. They're kiting around Onyx's lineup so much. First they take down Warlock with Sniper ulti from far away, plus Slark just attacking him. Then they take down Ogre, Mana Leak on him. Blinding Light has no mana, they just kill him. Good Jug ult on Slark, but still They need to take at least 2 heroes in that RP for them to actually win a fight.
Yep.
It was Phantom Assassin Aegis as well, so...
Biggest commanding lead for coL of this game so far. And shrugging off a fight like that's got to feel pretty damn good here. They might just get back into the objective game here and head right back bottom. We do still have the rock available on Demon, since Moo was able to get that nice scout and pick off at the start of the previous fight.
Okay, let's check the talent trees for heroes. Magnus decided to go for 90 gold per minute. He wants that BKB so he can jump through the shrapnel. There's a lot of magic damage and disable for him. PA level 20, not that big of a deal. Let's see, coL. Well, Centaur level 25, what do you say? I mean, it's a no-brainer to what you're gonna pick, but...
Yeah. Can he make it there, though? Is this the kind of game that would actually go that long?
It's 35 minutes, and he's level 17, so yeah.
Alright. We'll have to see if you're right or not. Basher done now on Mason. Or not Mason, Abed rather. Mason, Diffusal and Manta, and the makings of a butterfly here. And I don't see an MKB in sight here for 747. That could help a little bit. But
He's gonna go for Scotty, tank up so he can't be killed. We're gonna give him so much armor and HP, plus he has a Hurricane Pike if he decides to jump on him. Then he has the Silver Edge, he has enough sustain in a team fight.
there is a lot of ways for coL to be kiting around this fight and away from Onyx too. Multiple force staffs here, multiple evasive, blinding lights. It's just very troublesome for Onyx.
Yeah, they're taking Shrine on top right now. This is the second Shrine. Sniper on level 20 he went for 8 armor. Usually snipers go for cooldown reduction, but he's playing against PA and Jug, so he went for armor. Keeper of the Light has Aghanim Scepter completed.
I'll take that.
It's nighttime, unfortunately, for them, but yeah, it will be nice for him to be able to always have access to that recall and to that blinding light.
Onyx,
And
Onyx gonna smoke right now.
I hope so.
When they clear the wave, actually.
All they need to get. Okay, they got smoke here on Dubu. I don't know already though. coL are on the other side of the map here, pushing out this top lane. They're obviously content on playing this farming game, feeling pretty good about the direction this game is going, and holding out for those luxury items before they want to try to close the show. Onyx are more determined to try to swing things around here. The problem is I just don't see where those options are going to be presenting themselves.
Yeah, Onyx lost the gem in the previous fight, so coL has 2 gems, one in the base if something goes wrong. And the last ward for Onyx was killed. So it's hard for Onyx to actually smoke because they don't see anyone. They don't know where to go after they smoke. They can go in, try to
Looks like
risk it.
they're just going to take their business top lane while they can. They do have a timer above them, as the push is also coming from the bottom lane. And with this tier 2 already down, this seems like just kind of a farming expedition overall for Onyx here.
Yeah.
Staying together, avoid trouble. One swift bad fight could lead to a game 3 here for compLexity.
Sniper.
One great fight for coL will lead to a game 3 for compLexity.
Yeah, let's check the Roche when it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up in a few minutes, so coL's one really team that doesn't rush anything. We saw on the day 1, even against tier 2 teams, they didn't wanna risk anything, they just take it safe. Take Roche and then siege the base.
It's good practice. We're gonna get into those more intense, disciplined kind of games.
Jugger is pretty farmed because of that. Empower has Blink Dagger bot right now, plus Butterfly.
It's getting warm. I wish I could take off my sweater right now.
Yeah,
It's overhead though. I can't. I'll wait it out.
Sniper's getting close to MKB, to what is it, 3k gold away. Judging how much he farms, it's gonna be done pretty soon.
Okay, a BKB now for Bulba. Had a hard time finding RPs up to this point, but Now you get Blink, now you got Shadow Blade.
He should be able to
Now you
find
got
a good
BKB.
RP,
Yeah.
especially with Warlock going in first, and now with Jug Blink Dagger, so he can ulti first and give him some vision.
This could be the best fight Onyx could ask for here, at least as far as how ready they are, the items they've been able to throw together. But coL doing a very nice job continuing to stall things out and not presenting any openings for Onyx to kind of capitalize on. They pull off from that top lane pressure, and we'll just probably continue to stall out until we get that Roche.
Slark wants to go for MKB as well. I'm not sure Butterfly on Juggernaut was the right choice, because you're forcing enemy team to go for MKB. They're gonna go anyway because of the P.
That's true. What would you have liked to have seen? You want go more stats and get like a Scotty, or?
Usually you can get Scotty or AC.
Yeah, AC is true too.
If the game prolongs to that point, he would need to sell Butterfly and buy AC, because he benefits so much more from AC, because enemy teams gonna have 2 MKBs.
Alright, well, we're getting, the clock is a-ticking here, and the Roche is now up. And look at this, at that same moment, Onyx have already smoked, and they're looking to head up. They've drawn out on the map. They're looking to come in and hopefully catch compLexity from behind here. Are compLexity going to be ready for this one? They've already spotted Melons. They go for the swift Omni Slash, but it's canceled by the Glimmer Cape. Jump in, RP right on top of the Shrine will send them back into a Chaotic Offering on through 3. Where is the damage follow-up to kind of get it done? Deep inside is going to be Abed fighting just with Dubu. Into trouble between 747 and Moo. He gets outmatched so easily there.
There was solo RP and Jug ulti on coL, and they couldn't even manage to kill him. Then Rubik stole and used a 3-man RP, while Sniper was battling Phantom Assassin on the other side of the map.
That was really chaotic there for Onyx. They saw the possible jump onto Swindle Melons. Looks like Moo was able to get the finish onto Demon at the end there, but props to Melons. Quick reaction with the Glimmer Cape, dodges a lot of the damage from the Omni Slash, bringing in Onyx into a precarious position where they're forced to commit. We have Abed committing off to one side of the fight, and he's tussling with the likes of Moo and 747, while the rest of his team are up in arms elsewhere, getting locked down from the Rubik. It's a bit hectic here, and it's compLexity who are reaping in all the benefits from that fight. Here they are moving into the mid lane. This tier 3 is done for, and they are moving on and hoping for a game 3.
Yeah, there's a buyback on Jug and Phantom Assassin, but they don't want to use it.
Trying to hold it out as long as possible. The Stampede goes out, and they're going to be able to get the Dubu Ogre down and a set of racks. Now looking to go for the finish on the remaining racks here in the bottom lane. Abed and Mason back in action, already hit with the early mana leak.
RP,
Abed
5
has
seconds.
to run out. And as mentioned, Bulba
RP is ready.
waiting for it. Moo, glimmered, slowly walking out. We'll be able to make it in it. 1 Rax standing here for Onyx before Megas are going to be unleashed. compLexity, 25k of a gold advantage here. Almost at the point of an insurmountable lead. It's just ridiculous.
Ogre just bought a smoke. This is the desperation smoke. They need to make something happen right now. Juggernaut has 5.6k gold. He might actually want to go for Divine Rapier and just pray for a good RP. But there's who has a buyback on the dire side. Sniper doesn't have, Slark have, pretty much everyone have.
Into the Roche pit they go. Dubu back now. Demon would need 15 seconds before his Chaotic Offering is back up. coL not doing this Roche quite as fast as they probably would like here. Onyx have already shown up, and they're just going right for the Centaur. That is going to lead to the RP, which was stolen. Swift Omni Slash looking to go for the finish on Zephyr. Can he get it done? The follow-up Chaotic Offering is there, and the Rubik will go down. Bulba skewering into trouble here. 747 and company and Moo are going to be able to dish out the damage necessary, and they're doing all the work. And that's game. compLexity will force us into a game number 3.
Yeah, I have to say, if you rely so much on Magnus ulti and you don't land any good RPs, you're gonna lose the game. You have two big ultis coming from Warlock, actually three, Jug and Magnus. Rubik was getting better RPs than Magnus. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, I like the wombo combo factor. It felt pretty good. Fatal Bonds coming in along with the RP, along with the Omni Slash. The synergy felt like it was there, and I still felt like I really liked Onyx's draft, but compLexity certainly came to play in game number 2. Susie found a lot of farm. His sniper seemed untouched almost. 10-1 performance by him. And they itemized so nicely, too. I mean, yeah, you know, things like Swindle, passing on the Agnum Scepter, recognizing they wanted to get the extra bit of burst of heal. Monkey's finding great fire on his Centaur, you know, gets Ags in great timing. Just good stuff from coL.
Yeah, compLexity just kited around them through the mid game. Their positioning is the vision of coL, and their positioning in team fights is what makes them a great team.
That's going to do things for game number 2, folks. It all comes down to this. We cut to a break, but when we come back, it is now one more game. Will it be Onyx? Will it be compLexity? One of these teams has to go to the Kiev Major, and we'll find out who it is. I'm Dakota, and that's Lacoste. We'll be back with more Dota action.
E-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.